Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome. We are live on Twitch, live on the new Season 2 server. Lots to check out for today. So, but a little heads up, guys, if anyone is here lurking or if you're watching this, well, you'll realize this is going to be on YouTube later. Oh, hey, we're starting off right. Getting the raid from Odd One, kicking it off. Welcome everybody, Bambi, Demon or Angel. Thank you, Odd One, for the raid. But for today, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of the same thing, but I'm gonna be focusing on something different than he was. So, new stuff to focus on, and yeah, everything looks beautiful so far. So if you guys are just joining us, whether you're here on Twitch, if you're here on Twitch, in the panel in the About section below, or !Dragonheir, download the game, check it out, start playing that Season 1 so you can hurry up and get on over to Season 2 because it looks great, it looks beautiful, the characters look amazing, the gear sounds cool. I'm really excited to dive in. But on December 15th, we'll be starting the new Season 2 gameplay. Yeah, new sandbox, new dungeons, new everything. And as they say, brand new season, brand new game. That's their little slogan. I love it. It's cute. But you can download Dragonheir on Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Epic Games, and of course Steam as well. And the game just does have its, like, I love that it has its own PC client. It's so nice. And that there's a lot of other ways to use or play the game as well. So big thumbs up for them there. There is a mermaid Bambi. Well, how about I just put our mermaid friend on the screen while we talk about some of the fun features coming for this season. So obviously we have a new kinsfolk here. They call it a new kinsfolk, but I think she's a mermaid. I think merfolk. Looks really cool. I know, right? I agree, Bambi. I agree. She's gonna be one of the new Ice Blast heroes, which is one of 3 new synergies being added to the game as far as, not synergies, types of damage, type of elemental DPS. So we've got Burning, Ice Blast, and Thunderbolt, which is really cool because for me, I played in CBT1 and I already knew about Burn, and then CBT2 came out and I'm like, where did those other things go? So they brought it back. I'm happy to see that. But yeah, the new area is called Ether Karen. So let's take I'll just take a browse here. You can see a new map. We got islands, which I love. I love the vibe. It's super... I was popping around to all the different portals, taking a quick look. Really cool. Absolutely love it. There's 30 new heroes in the game, including this gorgeous girl that we were just looking at, right? There's new dungeon bosses, which are going to be super fun to fight. It looks like we've got some... Let's see, dungeon bosses. Challenge here. Where is it? Absolosus. How do I say that? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try right now. We'll learn that one in the future, guys. We'll learn that one in the future. But I think there might be some other dungeons that we uncover. I'm not so sure. But I know there's some changes to some of our favorite dungeons, including adding more gear sets, which is what we're gonna talk about today. But overall, they added a lot of optimizations, smoother gameplay. They're constantly somehow optimizing their graphics, which blows my mind because they're beautiful as they are. And yeah, we're going to be starting off... they're going to be doing some optimizations in the game to have faster growth for your characters as well, so it doesn't feel as daunting. Starting from that beginning every season with your level 1 characters. And we're also going to be starting with some 4th Faring Summons, which is that banner you guys have probably seen floating around. Where is it? It's not here right now. Never mind. I can't click it because it's not here right now. And just so there's no confusion, guys, if you are a new player, you can still play for this collab. It is still there. That's a heads up. It is still there. It's not new coming out in Season 2 with new ways to get him. No, it's if you have a new account. I think they said in the notices, which I don't know if the notices are here, but yeah, that you can actually get that for servers activated from November 18th till January 2nd. The collaboration event content will be accessible on the date the server is activated and will last for 14 days. So I've heard some people getting confused that they think that there's going to be new ways to use those currency or get the character again in Season 2, but no, that is not the case. It's just the fact of if you have a new server, it can still do that collab. So I kind of wanted to point that out and clarify that while I had the chance, right? But I'm excited. So there's of course going to be our season. We have our new season, the Fall of Increscent. We're going to have a season shop, which I cannot wait to purchase some stuff in. Ooh. Daughter of Thorns is the avatar. Okay, I'm excited. That's gonna be nice. And of course, we'll use our Misty Lens to change the appearance of our character, because why not? I can't decide if I want to start sticking to the same character or just change it every season. I'll probably change it every season. I feel like that's way more fun. But yeah, there's gonna be that exclusive summoning pool that comes with our tickets too that I can't show you because it's not here at the moment. But yeah, the biggest thing that we're excited about is also going to be artifacts. Exclusive, legendary, new artifacts. There's some new epic ones as well. So we're gonna take a look at that today. I'm really loving the sound of everything so far, and then just visually they've done a really good job. It looks super fun. And there's a lot, even within the islands, there's a bit of variety in the terrain and some of the like special features. We still got our statue that we all love, the Fateless. I know you guys like the Fateless statue. I sure hope so. That's a lot of people's favorite part, let's be honest. But there's one quick thing we need to talk about. The elements. Ooh. Oh gosh. So I can't wait for Frost and Radiant. This is gonna be great. But I'm curious about Ice Blast. I really hope I get an Ice Blast hero to really explore that. But I have Dristo Erden, Inspiration 5 with no regrets. I'm having a lot of fun with him. For Fire, we assume... I mean, I don't know, maybe there's something else that gets close that I haven't tested yet. I haven't done any new testing on the new characters yet. But Fire, Wild, Flora, Tunnel Knot, I assume I'm gonna be going with the same Vortex team. Unless something crazy happens with Frost or the Ice Bolt or something that I don't expect. But I assume Flora is still gonna be the Queen of Vortex. So it's gonna be weird pairing it with Necro. I think I'm gonna have to use someone like Gladros for shields, because I don't have a Solday or a Dolphus. For healing, what? I'm gonna use Megan to get rid of defense penalty in Vortex, I guess. Unless I pull a Gulend, which would be amazing. Gulend is like my top wanted right now. Let's look at our gear. Let's go to our backpack. So there's gonna be four sets of gear for the Grave of Venom, right? But they're changing it. Not the same ones that we already know. So, Gambler is the only set from Season 1 that's gonna be here and stay the same. Let me get comfortable. Alright. So this one is gonna be a familiar face, right? Familiar face, if that's the right word. But we have some new ones. Wait, why is... Okay, that's still Gambler. Wait, let me just switch to... Can I just switch to... No. Hold on, I'm gonna do this in an easier way. Haha. Let's switch to one thing at a time to look at. The weapons. Okay. There we go. That's easier. Okay. The other set that's going to stay the same is Holy Hunter. So this is from our Grave of Rot. That's going to stay the same. That is our stun set. So we are still going to have our stun set. Hello, Gorax. Welcome. How are you? And welcome, everybody, hanging out. So besides our stun set, which is still going to be there, thank goodness we need that. We know we need that. There's also one from the Ancestral Protection from Grave of Curse. So they are keeping one set from each from the old dungeons, but we're getting some variety added to the mix, right? Getting some variety. Alright, so we have Emperor's Might. This looks really cool. I love the axe. So Emperor's Axe. Alright, let's read it. 2-piece set, attack percentage plus 15%, and skill haste plus 20. We need that. Okay, so that's like our troll set. This is replacing the troll set. Let's see what we get instead of the troll set. Oh boy. 3-piece effect. When the wearer deals damage to an enemy with lower attack, the current damage will be increased based on the different value of the attack. When the wearer's attack reaches 200% of that of the target, the damage bonus will be increased to a maximum value of 50%. Where's my mathy brains out there? This sounds really complicated. Where's Saphira when we need him? Wait, what? Oh, man. Hello, creepy clown, Drain. Who else is here? Prince. I7. Wait, I don't know. It is, and you didn't even test it. It's too complicated. I don't know how to test it. They might... I feel like they gotta find a way to word that differently. I don't even know what's happening. But hey, new set. We'll have to just put it on people and find out. It's a PvP set. Yeah, that is right. I don't like when I have to do that much math. But hey, we'll try it. We'll find out in the future. All right, so the next set is Abyssal Curse. This is also from Grave of Venom. 2-piece effect. Attack plus 15% and enlightenment plus 30%. Bambi, did you do the math? So basically, if you have 4k attack and attack someone with 2k attack, you get 50% damage bonus. Maybe that's the simple way to put it. We'll have to double check to see how that translates. Oh, man. So this was instead of our Platinum Knight set, I guess you could say. So this one, the 3-piece effect. Derivative damage dealt by the wearer ignores 20% of the enemy's defense. Ooh. I mean, that's usually... I mean, my Flora will say a thank you. Flora's ready for Vortex again. She's ready. I better pull a dupe of her, darn it. I want an exclusive artifact. Okay, I like it. I like it. Alright. So that was Abyssal... Yeah, Abyssal Curse. Let's see. It's funny, they have different names on the list I have here. Might of Skill Haste. They called this Might of Sovereign, but it's definitely called Emperor's Might. They changed the name. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Thank God I'm looking in the game. So although some things here might be different... Oh yeah, bear in mind, guys, I am on a test server. This is not a 100% complete version of Season 2. There is, there's some stuff that's not completely fixed, right, Gorax? I know some people were finding a little bit of bugs or things that felt incomplete but yeah, this is a test server, so don't worry, it's not the real Season 2 server. Some names or some adjustments might change. What happened, Prince? Oh, sorry, no, I just missed your message. Pregnancy is going okay. I am sore every day in the same weird spot, like upper abs, but that's like the worst of it. Baby's kicking. We're doing good. How can we talk when the bard is singing? Okay, Alton the bard is serenading us, guys. Sorry. We have to pause. I love their soundtrack. If anyone is curious, yes, I am playing Dragonheir's official soundtrack through Spotify right now, I think, actually. But yeah, you can, like, YouTube, Spotify, all the places has their music. And so it's a fun way to stream it as well. Alright, fine, Alton the bard. You're gonna have to wait a second. I'm gonna continue. Alright, Inventor Flintstock. So Inventor's Inspiration. Attack plus 15% and crit rate plus 15%. So this is like our Executioner set. 3-piece effect. Every time the wearer casts a battle skill or an ultimate skill, they receive an 8% 8% damage bonus for up to 15 seconds. Or, sorry, up there. Let me reread that. They receive an 8% damage bonus for 15 seconds up to 4 times. Up to 4 times total within the battle, I guess? That's another weird one, wording-wise. See, do I have any extra damage every time they use their skills? Yeah, I was like, do they have any different descriptions of this? No. Yeah. Alright. 8% damage bonus, or up to 4 times. So, oh no, it just stacks 4 times. 4 stacks. Yeah, stacks, yeah. Stacks, I think. Okay. I mean, that's great. But damage bonus? So if you, I mean, it's gonna be fine for longer battles, because I mean, that 8 times 4 is 32. 32% damage bonus. So this will be better than what, like, Platinum Knight gave before with 30% damage bonus, right? That's an interesting way to look at it. Just an overall damage bonus. I like it. Okay. Alright, let's see. Next one we have... Alright, that's Gambler, Curse... Alright, so that's the 4 sets for Grave of... Venom. I'm reading things in the there and... I'm reading chat. You're struggling with Grave of Rot. Yeah, Grave of Rot is hard. You need lots of cleansing or debuff prevention. Use a Fitz if you have one. He's really helpful there. Alright, so... And of course, a Sigrid to prevent the healing. So, Ancestral Protection is the same as before. And then also from the Grave of Curse, we have a new set. It looks cool. Ooh, I love the visual there. That looks really cool. Cyril's Whisper. Skill haste plus 20 and HP percent plus 15%. Okay. I like it. When the wearer successfully inflicts a debuff, all allies gain an additional 15% attack for 10 seconds. Okay, so it's like they didn't get rid of the Brotherhood set where they gave you an attack buff, but they did it in a different way. So now, although this is confusing because it's HP percent. Wait, no, never mind. I was like, wait, it's, yeah, HP percent based. But a lot of the best debuffers do good damage. So I kind of wish that something like this was still based around damage when it came to debuff. I think they don't stress enough how important a lot of the debuffers are in this game that are damage dealers as well. Like, Sigrid is not just a debuffer that's going to wear this set. She's going to be wearing a damage set. So that's the difference. Oh, he did. Thank you, Anthony. Hydrate. You're right. I did not hydrate. Twitch making sure I stay hydrated. I just had my redemptions out of view. Now I can see them better. Alright, so yeah, again, it's kind of like replacing Brotherhood set just in a different form. So we still can get an all allies. I mean, this is better because it doesn't... This is, I mean, a lot better, right? Every time they inflict a debuff, they put this 15% attack for 10 seconds. And then they inflict another debuff, it just keeps... It should stay up pretty consistently. Doesn't say that there's a cooldown. Like, once the 10 seconds is over, I'm assuming you can just keep putting it up and keep putting it up, right? For some people that actually plays debuffs very often, like on a battle skill, this might actually be really good. So it might be better than Brotherhood because Brotherhood limits you to only when they use their ultimate. So you have to time your person that's wearing Brotherhood to go before your damage dealers. But this just sounds like it'll be a lot more consistent. I like it. Let's go. So on to our Grave of Rot sets. Again, Holy Hunter, the stun set with accuracy and resistance. That set is still here. But now we have Mona Lisa's Blessing. Wait, Mona Lisa? It's like Mona Lisa. No, Mona Lisa's Watch Blessing. Watch Staff is the name of the artifact. Mona Lisa's Blessing. Accuracy plus 40, and then Skill Haste plus 20. So we do still have that. That's really good. After casting an ultimate skill, the wearer heals the ally with the lowest HP by... lowest HP percentage by 15% of their max HP. So is it 15% of... I'm guessing their max HP, the wearer, because it would say 15% target max HP. I think. We'll have to clarify that one. But I assume that's what they mean, because usually in this game when it says heals by max HP or HP, they mean the person wearing it. It's their HP that influences it. Otherwise, it does say target. So, okay, so we still have an extra healing, which is really nice. I like the sets. I think they're solid. I think it's weird not to, like... I don't want to say it's weird, but no, actually, I think everything's an improvement. I mean, we still have these other, like, obviously the epic sets are still here. Those are the same. Yeah, all the epic sets are the same. It's just the legendary ones that have changed. Cool, cool, cool. And of course, our rare ones as well. We also have, yep. Everything stayed the same otherwise. So new gear added to all of the main dungeons, which are in the same spot. So you guys will see over here, like, you're still gonna go to the Grave of Venom at the same spot where Grave of Venom was. The map doesn't go away. We're still gonna be accessing stuff via the map. So besides, the gear sets, they've added 2 epic, 9 legendary, and 3 exclusive artifacts. So let's check those out as well. Woohoo, let's go. Alright, so... where is this? Okay, here we go. I'm so excited because there's a lot that look new to me. But are they? No, they're not. They just changed the appearance of some of them, I think. Okay. Let me make sure I grab the right ones. So we have, 9 legendary artifacts. Okay. That's a lot. Oh, and the exclusives. Ooh, I'm excited for the exclusives. Okay. Oh, that's these ones. They have a fancy dot so we can tell that they're special. Alright, let's take a look at the exclusive first. Let's just skip right there. So we have Baldele, Helm of the Frostbeards. Oops, and my music got a little loud. Damage dealt by Runaway will be increased by 10%, while the upper limit of the stackable damage of Frost's favor will be increased to 200%. So damage dealt by Runaway increased and upper limit of Frost favor. So let's see what that means. Let's get that translation of what that means. So Frost favor. If the hero has ice crystals after casting a battle skill, consumes 1 stack of ice crystal. To cast the skill again, damage dealt from the current skill will be increased by 25% upon triggering this effect, up to 100% of the base damage. If the skill isn't triggered again, within 3.5 seconds, the accumulated damage bonus is emptied. Oh, geesh. Okay. And Runaway was the other one. Increased damage for Runaway. So Runaway at base deals 250% damage plus more here. So 275% attack damage. It's cold damage while ignoring their shields when the hero gains crit damage up. Very cool. So that's our exclusive girl with our exclusive artifact. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oops. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So remember, guys, when it comes to exclusive artifacts, you have to save not only 1 copy of getting the dupe of the hero, but you have to have a 2nd copy of some other random dupe legendary. So always save... after you get your first one and you're smart and you buy Witch's Remains first, you should always save a copy of another dupe legendary if you have an exclusive hero on your team. If you do. If you don't, there's kind of no point because you might never get one. But if you do, like me, I have Flora. I got to stretch per Twitch. If you do have someone like Flora or one of these new heroes, then you always want to have a backup dupe legendary ready if you get them. Just in case you get that amazing artifact. You want to be able to use it. Now we have the Thunderbolt hero here, Perkunte. So Thunder's my... Alright, Lawful Retribution will ignore up to 35% of the target's defense, while the damage bonus ratio provided by each stack of Overwhelm will be increased to 4%. So this skill will ignore up to 35% of the target's defense. Ignore defense is amazing. I love that. So let's check out that one. So our ultimate gains an extra ignore defense. That's great. That really is. Let's see. Strikes all enemies twice, each triggering a Thunderbolt once and dealing 275% attack damage. Lightning damage for every stack of Overwhelm on the hero increases the damage overall by the skill by 3%. So this goes to 4% instead with the exclusive artifact. All stacks of Overwhelm on the hero will be cleared after the skill is cast. Okay, next, let's see what we got here. We have our new Burn hero exclusive. There's a few typos with Blast. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just gotta report all that stuff. So, Ascetus gains an additional 20% crit rate, and Incineration's damage bonus from Dispelling Burn is increased. The damage bonus for each stack of Burn dispelled is increased too, up to 150%. Okay, yeah, he has a cool kit. I saw him. I mean, he looks amazing, obviously. Very cool. He's our exclusive. So, it's just the burn itself. So, dispels all enemy burns and deals 500% attack as fire damage to them. What then triggers blast on all enemies with each enemy as the blast center, dealing additional fire damage to surrounding enemies. For each stack of burn previously dispelled from the enemy, the blast damage is increased by 75%. So the exclusive artifact just makes that even better. I'm excited for Burn, honestly. So Burn is... yeah, it's kind of the same thing that we experience when you go to Flame Domain and you hate the first week of gameplay because beating that domain is really hard. Kidding, not kidding. But like, you don't want to go against a Burn enemy with your people grouped together because it does like a splash damage. If you have people next to each other, like in your little diamond formation, they're all going to take even more damage. So when it comes to the Flame Domain, or against someone like this in a battle, you're going to want to make sure your heroes are spread out and not next to each other. They have to have like a tile in between them, or else you take extra damage. Alright, so let's continue here. We have so many of these. So they start with this, the telescope. Okay, this is the start of the new ones. So these are the ones we get from the current, like, Meander or Pillar of Trial. So I'm guessing that's the same here. Meander and Pillar of Trial. Oh, yeah, I think so. Alright, let's start here. Aurora's Telescope, legendary artifact here. HP and attack as the main stats. What I want to see, which I know there is, I saw a glimpse of it. I want to see accuracy with attack or crit rate or crit damage. I want to see our debuffers that do damage get to be better enabled. Because so far, all the dang artifacts are like HP and accuracy, defense and accuracy. And I'm like, no, we need damage and accuracy because every time I place the Witch's Remain on someone, for example, this is always on a damage dealer. I have to put it on my Tonalnon or Erich for Vortex. I have to put it on Voresh, who can smack. Or someone else, I don't know, even just like Zarloth or somebody. Or if you weren't doing just a Frost team and without Zvorash, you could put it on Dristord, but they're all damage dealers. I wish they would change this to attack. Although having survivability isn't bad, but we need some more damage with accuracy. Okay, our first one is not that, though. Aurora's Telescope. Alright, Aurora's Telescope Vulnerability Assessment. When the wearer deals damage to an enemy with higher defense, the current damage will boost based on the defense ratio between them. When the target's defense reaches up to 230% of the wearer's damage boost, of the wearer's, the damage boost will reach a maximum of 35%. So this is a calculation of the defense to, like the other one with attack. This one's kind of like your defense versus the enemy's defense. Meanwhile, when the wearer takes a critical hit, the damage is reduced by 15%. Okay, so there's like an attack version and a defensive version. I kind of like that. That's quirky. Yeah, another PvP one. It's hard to calculate. Mobs defense same as attack. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hard to calculate with normal testing in PvE. Yeah, they're right. That definitely sounds like a PvP situation, which they need. I mean, they definitely need to have those. So Kukukanti's bindings. Swamp Nightmare. Attack and accuracy! Hey! And I see attack penalty! Hey! I like it already. As the battle starts, the wearer has a 100% chance to inflict attack penalty 2 on the enemy with the highest attack for 18 seconds. If the wearer's attack is higher than the target's, the inflicted effect cannot be removed. What? That's so good! Oh, so up to 20 seconds. Up to 20 seconds! At the battle start. Oh, yeah. The fact that it's only at the battle start. Fine. Still arena. Ah, or short battle stuff. I mean, there's some cases. You're right. Ah! So I was really excited, but you're right. This could have some really good PvE. It got you excited too, Gorax? Ah. I mean, they're definitely bringing out the PvP. Yeah, Venom 9 speedruns. Exactly. Venom 9 speedruns sounds good, but yeah, not long-term battles where, like, if you need attack penalty for Vortex, this is unfortunately not the answer. Okay. I mean, as soon as I started reading when the wearer's, if the wearer's attack is higher than the target's, I was like, PvP anyway. So, that's fine, it's fine, but it's still really, really good for arena. Let's just completely hinder the best person in the team, damage-wise. Sounds good to me. Although people could skew that a little bit and go more crit damage versus and lower someone else's attack. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how that plays. Nautor's Shears. Those are some strange-looking scissors. HP and attack percent as the main there. It does make the value go down. I know. Because it's not like we can just buy niche. It is very true. We can't just buy niche artifacts when you're early on. You gotta buy stuff that's good for more than one area of the game. Alright, life clipping. When the wearer deals damage to a target, they also reduce the target's max HP by 15% of the damage dealt, up to 60% of the target's max HP. This effect does not apply to boss enemies. Yeah, this is interesting as well. Again, another PvP. So they're going heavy with the PvP updates, aren't they? Does not apply to boss enemies. Okay, I can't wait to look through all the actual characters. That's gonna be, I'll probably do a video on that to post like maybe the day of or day before release. I'm excited. But that's a whole nother thing, right? I want to definitely break that down. All right, so yeah, this is definitely PvP. But it's kind of weird because when the wearer deals damage, they also reduce the target's max HP. Why is HP percent the main stat along with attack for that? This sounds like this should be on someone that's gonna nuke, right? Why would you have HP as the main? This should be attack and attack percent, or crit attack and crit rate. This one could use a buff already. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need more. The PvP ones keep the whales happy that have lots of dupe legendaries, right? So I guess it's kind of fitting that they added a lot of PvP ones. I mean, by a lot, we're only on number 4, so we'll see. All right, Titan Rib, attack and resistance. Mighty Twilight, every time the wearer successfully resists a debuff, they gain an extra 5%, up to 5% damage. Bonus. With an indefinite duration, this effect stacks up to 5 stacks. So up to 25% damage bonus. This could be on a main DPS in something like Grave of Rot, where you're trying to resist the poison at the same time. But it seems too niche. Another one. Yeah, it's good. It's another one that feels a little bit niche, right? You could resist the defense, yeah. But you're always gonna, I would assume most comps are gonna have someone to cleanse that and stuff or prevent it anyway. So I'm not sure I would use that in Vortex. Unless, yeah, I guess unless you're a comp and you're taking the debuff before cleansing it. But if you're using debuff immunity. Yeah, I agree. It's not as good as some of the others. I would definitely not choose it over the others yet. Alright, come on. To be fair, I'll always say Witches Remains first. I don't even know what else they're gonna throw at us, but I doubt it's gonna be as good as that. Alright, so Blooms of Perina. Morning of the Snow Witch. I don't understand how they have 2 names. I'm so confused. Okay. Morning of the Snow Witch. When the wearer consumes ice crystals, their next battle skill deals an extra 25% damage. So this is an artifact for the Ice Blast heroes. Extra 25% damage when they their next battle skill. Okay, so someone with a nice hard-hitting battle skill. Simple enough. Exclusive. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited just to see how Ice Blast and all that's gonna do. It's probably gonna be pretty good. I mean, Ice Blast, Thunderbolt, and Burn. We've got new things to play with. That seems solid. Extra 25% damage with their battle skill. Seems solid to me. Alright, and thank you guys for the follows. CMD, Azek, and Charlie. Thank you guys for following. And Creepy Clown, I missed your cheer. I said hello, but I missed your cheer. Oh my goodness, what's up? And Lady Valk, when you came in, I didn't even notice that you subbed too. My thing is hiding all my stuff. I think it's like delayed and now it's showing. Thank you guys for all the love. Appreciate you. All right, so oops, we're on to this one. This one looks very pretty. Nice art. I'll appreciate the nice art. Oil of Skyfire. Attack with attack percent. Every time the wearer applies burn, they gain an extra 2% attack up for 10 seconds. This effect stacks up to 15 times. So up to 30% increase attack. Okay. Burn is gonna be fun, isn't it? Burn is gonna be fun. Alright, I see why you like it already, Gorax. Tempest War Drum. Tempest War Drum. Attack with attack percent. Is it 60% when you max it, plus 30% from this artifact? Oh, yeah, that's true. It's actually, it's got the artifact. I mean, it's got the base stats of just attack and attack, plus the attack up on top of it. Yeah. That's, so, attack up is a buff. So attack up as a buff, does that go on your base stats? Or does that go on your total attack after consideration of other things. I guess that's one thing I'm not 100% positive of. Do you know, Thorax? I don't know. It's like in some games the aura goes on only the base, or sometimes it's all of the stuff. Yeah. Okay, you're not sure? Yeah. Either way, sounds pretty solid. It sounds like a crap ton of attack, right? Alright, our Tempest War Drum is Thunderclap here. When the wearer deals damage for each enemy on the field under the effect of Electrocuted, the damage is increased by 6%. Alright, this is cool, I like it. So the other two artifacts here look like that's the Fae Meander. I don't know if it changed names, but Fae's Queen Embrace. Yep, Fae. So HP with attack percent. This is going to be one we get from completing that, I guess. The wearer receive, if you can, oh my god, it's so hard. The wearer receives an additional up to 15% HP and 50% attack. For non-legendary heroes, this effect is doubled. 30% attack and 30% more HP. With the base stats as well of attack and HP. Holy stats. That's cool. I like that. Interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, that's really cool. As for your epics and your rares, hey. Something it's a legendary artifact that we can get for free that from doing something that's probably extremely difficult, bear in mind. But for your epics and your rares, I love it. Alright, and then Everlasting Diamond. Again, I assume, yep, the Upper Plains. I think this will be like our Pillar of Trial. Whether or not it has the same name, I don't know. HP and Enlightenment. Gift to the Upper Plains. Healing from the wearer increases by 25%. Meanwhile, the wearer receives an additional up to 125 resistance. Okay, so resistance, healing, enlightenment, HP. This is like a Mithrasia piece or something great, right? Mithrasia, Acilia, Garion the Epic. The people that need HP and enlightenment is what I'm reading off in my head. Alright. Now we also have to go on to the epic artifacts. This plus a negative ruin and you're almost capped. Is there a cap? What's the cap? Alright guys, but I'll give a shout again. Dragonheir is sponsoring today's stream, but it's the best kind of sponsor. It's a sponsor for a game I already love and already play and already want to be streaming. So Anthony put up the command in the chat. You can download the game if you haven't checked it out yet. Gotta play through that Season 1 and come on into Season 2 and join us. And I also have the link in the if you click the panel in my Twitch there below, you can also download it. Or if you're watching this video later as a VOD on YouTube, of course the link will be in the description to check out Dragonheir. But it's been my favorite game for a while, guys. It really has. I love it. It's beautiful. I'm enjoying the challenges. I love the idea of seasons. It's not perfect. No game is. But I really, really enjoy it. So I am really looking forward to this season. Really am. Oops, come back, artifacts. Now let's check out the epic ones as well. It looks like we have no rare artifacts, just the epic ones, right? Is it 2 epic? Okay. Ooh, they look beautiful. I love their art, and that matters to me. That matters to me. It makes me enjoy it. 100-eyed robe. So we have defense and HP. Percentage as the main stats. Stare of the Evil Eyes. When the wearer takes damage for every buff on the attacker, the damage is reduced by 5%. For every buff on the attacker. Damage reduction, simple artifact, always helpful. I don't know that would I use that over some of the others? I don't know. So the robe takes into account the attacker as in your enemy, where this is how many are on you. Alright, so Cosmos Crucible. So this is like the Crucible down in I can't remember the town right now, but when we have to talk, we have to make the cow, well, we have to turn Amy back into a human, the cow. Prayer of the Eccentric Sorcerer. The wearer and their nearby allies gain an additional 60 resistance for 15 seconds. Okay, bonus resistance, but that's only at the beginning of a battle, that's it? You just gain a little... That's weird. The wearer and their nearby allies gain an additional 60 resistance for 15 seconds. Yeah, that's not that exciting. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Well, we already went over all of the stuff I needed to go over for artifacts. That was the topic. So now we're just gonna have to go through the general stuff and take a look. Maybe try to figure out who's gonna be using these. Or comparing them to some other ones. So I guess let's take a look. I guess at the end of the day, I still think the best legendary artifacts are the best legendary artifacts to get first, right? I still would say Witch's Remains #1. Even if you already have the crown as an epic, still get Witch's Remains first. And then I would say the Hourglass would still be second. I don't think the new ones, at least these ones, they sound a little more niche, of course. These... It's cool, though. The resistance one is interesting. Or is it... No, which one was it? Was it this one? No, the resistance with the damage bonus. Yeah, that one's really cool. And then the one from the pillar one sounds really cool. Yep. Oh, I never got the organs yet. So Dawnpipe organ, ranged heroes in the team. Yeah. I haven't got the organ yet on my main account. Or the horn. I really want the horn as well. Solar King's horn. When the wearer heals an ally, increases the ally's damage by 5% for 10 seconds, up to 3 stacks. So if you're doing quick heals, you can gain 15% damage for an ally. For all the allies that's weird. That's crazy. We have one artifact to choose in season 2. I think the season 1 are better. Yeah, I do too. I mean, obviously the whole exclusives are another story. If you get a dupe of an exclusive hero, I think so far, oops, the artifacts sound better. Like you want to get the artifacts. Yeah, I agree. I'm more of a PvE person, so for PvP, they definitely added some really cool ones. Really interesting, especially this is really cool to just kind of negate one of the best damage dealers that you're going against. And then yeah, there's this one, and then there's that other one that was attack. That was quirky. Oh, that was the set. Oh, that was the fancy set that we were... So they have an artifact about defense, and they have the set that's like based on your attack versus the enemy's attack. And this is the defense-based one. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I mean, obviously these are important. The new ones for the types. But you have to pull a dupe of that type in order to, or at least of that element. Like an ice or a fire or a lightning hero to get one of those. I love the ignore defense. That sounds amazing. For Perkunte. But, I mean, for me personally, on my main account, I have one dupe. That's just a generic one. I don't even know who it is. Probably Urion, because I got 20 copies of him. So I'm holding on to it until, in case I get a Flora, so I could buy Flora's artifact. So let me show you guys what I mean. Actually, I don't know if I can on the test server because they're already purchased. No. So when you go to purchase an exclusive artifact here in the shop, you're going to have to use one soul that is the exact dupe of that hero that goes with it, and a dupe of another hero. So it takes 2. Unless they change that, which I can't tell. I don't think they changed that. Yeah, they gotta make it hard, right? They gotta make it extra hard. Hello, JR. Welcome. Yeah, the art is beautiful on all of these, for sure. Really cool. I love that they added their own fancy page in the artifact shop, too, to make it feel extra special. When it comes to the epics, obviously, I still say the same thing, just like the crown or the witch's remains. Same idea. Getting that defense penalty, it's the only way to get it. They still haven't added that as a debuff in the game that we can get from other heroes, like it used to be way back when. So until that happens, or it might never happen, these are still like the top options, because decreasing the defense of, or more damage taken, you know, to the enemy, that's kind of important, especially in long fights. But I can't imagine, like, I love watching once you place, I remember when I first started this last season, in season 0, and like you place that defense penalty, and then all of a sudden you just watch the damage go down so much faster. It's so great. But yeah, if anyone hasn't already checked out Dragonheir and you want to check it out for the first time, I do have you could click my banner for the new season in my Twitch description, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, there will be a link in the description in the pinned comment. And Anthony just put the link up here too, guys, if you want a link there. And also my YouTube channel, I do post daily for Dragonheir too. So even though this is a sponsored stream, it is one that I mean, it's a game I play already. It's a game I love already. So the best kind of sponsorship. Sometimes I get lucky and I get to, yeah, kind of be more encouraged to stream more often is really all it's doing. So that'll be really fun. Wednesday I will be streaming a more chill, just play around with season 1 stuff to finish up for the season. And then on Friday is the first day of the new season. So I'm really excited for that. I'm going to do a long stream, probably 4 to 6 hours. Might have to take a couple breaks. We'll see. I am pregnant, so that comes into play. But yeah, if anyone, again, if you haven't downloaded it, it is available on Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Epic Games, and Steam. I'm glad they have it on all the things. I love it. Oh wait, what's our question here? Would you go for the last 2 summon events before season ends? No, save for season 2. Save for season 2. You're gonna have the banner that has the best chances ever to get exclusive heroes than normal, you know? Like, Flora and Nazhenka, they're not on banners, but you know what? Their exclusives are. You're not gonna get the chances to pull the exclusive heroes better than any other time than this banner. And it's 15 Legos and 3 of them are exclusive. Your odds are pretty good. Right? It's actually pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. And there's so many really amazing looking heroes, honestly, so yeah. They all look amazing. They're so cool. The artifacts are cool. They did a good job. They definitely did a good job adding variety and made me happy seeing a couple things. This attack and accuracy made me excited, but I still wish they would add a little bit more of that for some PvE content, not just PvP. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how things synergize in the new season for sure.